Hello, and thank you so much for joining me for this week's Angel Oracle card reading for week commencing the 18th of June 2018. Thank you so much for joining me here this week. We're going to pull 3 cards to symbolise the beginning, the middle and the end of the week this week, and this is a general reading. So this is to do with the energies that potentially affecting all of us in some ways, but obviously each of us have our own individual energies that we're working with too, and if you'd like to discover more about that, then I'd be absolutely thrilled to do a reading with you. We have prices for all different budgets, so I really hope that you find something that is good for you, and I'll leave all that information on how you go about ordering your reading in the description box down below this video. You can visit my website, which will give you more information on what each reading entails as well. So we're just being patient for this week's reading. So these are the, like I said, the energy oracle cards. So let's check out what comes up for us for the beginning of this week. We have the card attachment, and the number on this card is number 5. In this image, there's a lady, and one hand is chained to a post, and the other hand is holding a mask, and she's looking at it adoringly in some ways, but she's chained. And so the vibe I'm getting from this card for us this week is that what part of ourselves are we so attached to that it's holding us back? Is it what mask are we wearing that isn't our authentic self, that we kind of might be clinging to out of fear, but is not actually serving us? Maybe we need to come out of our shell in some way, come out the spiritual closet, or just be ourselves and not have to wear this mask to prove a point to anybody. Just to have that liberation to live authentically, to speak our truth authentically, and to not adore the facade anymore, to take off the facade and like this lady will be doing, freeing herself from that sort of bondage. The number on this card is 5, and 5 is really the number of change, of upheaval, sometimes disruption, but mostly just things changing. So at the beginning of this week, this is energies that we are working with as we develop and come more into our own authenticity, changing, taking off that mask, being who we are, not being fearful of judgment, and just really going for it, actually. It's quite a motivational card, I feel. It might not be easy. This might not be an easy task for any of us, but one that I feel is really necessary for moving forwards. As we move into the middle of the week, we have card 27, which 2 and 7 is the number 9. And 9 really is this number of completion. If we think of 10, things have come full circle. 9 is that thing where it's almost like the last lesson, the last hurdle, the last something before a new chapter begins. This woman's got this beautiful cerise pink top on, and she's walking through these gates, and there's a bright sunrise in front of her, a rainbow. And the word on this card is walking away. What do we need to walk away from in the middle of this week? It could be some sort of an addiction, some sort of toxic relationship in some way. Perhaps we're just walking away from past hurts. We're not letting the past dictate our future anymore. Living more in the present moment and thinking to ourselves, well, the past has been, and we can get great lessons from that, but the present moment one day will be our new past, if that makes sense. So we want our future to be different. We've got to change how we're thinking, feeling, and how we're working in the present moment, and this card is just a reminder of that. As we move into the end of the week, we have card 34, which adds up to 7, and it says door to personal healing and happiness. Beyond this door, again, we've got a rainbow, a dove, a peacock, a lily pond, just an abundance of beauty, really. And it's this door to happiness, healing. This could be emotional healing, perhaps even physical healing on some level, or more deeply, really, a spiritual healing could be taking place. And this number 7 can often be a tricky number Because if we think about tarot, if any of us are a bit I've worked with tarot cards. If we think of, for example, the Seven of Cups, it's all about choice. Maybe feeling a bit overwhelmed that we have too many choices or options going on. It's important to just make our minds up about something. If we think about the Seven of Pentacles, that's where we planted our seeds. That's where we put the work in, but we're still waiting for things to grow and happen from it. So it can be a number of patience, just having that patience before things start to shift and really change. But there is this door to personal healing and happiness, and it's up to us whether we walk through it. It might sound a bit cliche, but really it is within our own power to want to change. We can often get addicted to hardship. And the reason I say that isn't a criticism. It's because I've been through it myself. When your life has been so challenging and you've had upheavals for a number of years or months, it can become addictive. That thought pattern can become something that we cling to. We worry when the next disaster is going to happen. And to be honest, I hate the word normal, but it's understandable why we would feel that way. But we want to walk through this door of happiness and inner healing. Maybe we've got to change some of those thought processes. This is quite a general reading for this week. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull another card from the top of the deck, just to see if we can get any more clarification. Okay, interesting. So we have card 39, and Archangel Gabriel comes up with this pointing towards his throat chakra. We've got this blue gem just here. The throat chakra is about our communication and about our self-expression. If this is blocked, sometimes a sore throat can be a spiritual symptom of that, but more often than not, it means that we're finding it difficult to assert ourselves, maybe finding it a bit tricky to assert our own power. And Archangel Gabriel is this loud angel who helps us with communication, who helps us to speak our mind, to speak our truth in a loving and compassionate way, in an assertive way, so we don't get that anger and those sudden bursts of rage come out if we're upset about injustice, that we can stand really strong in a mature way and really voice and vocalize how we feel in a way that makes change and changes the world. It could be that we're signing petitions or something like that. It's really working with this energy of Archangel Gabriel, very assertive. So just to recap, we're letting go of the attachment to the mask, to the facade of who we are, and really coming into who we actually are. That might not be easy. It might be easy to say that, but it might not be so easy to do. But something that I feel that we're all going to benefit from as we move more into an age of authenticity, walking away from things that no longer serve us, choosing happiness, prioritizing our health, and speaking our truth. So I hope that you've enjoyed the reading this week. Like I said, I would be so thrilled if you would like to order a reading with me. I'd love to do that for you. And I just wanted to tell you that I so appreciate you tuning in each week. It means so, so much to me. And it would also mean a lot to me if you felt inclined to like, share, or even subscribe to this channel. In the meantime, take so much care, and until we speak again, I'm sending you so much love and many blessings. Lots of love, Alyssa.